After Maryada Purushottam Sri Ram and Baba Vishwanath, it's now Yogeshwar Sri Krishna who's been pulled into the electoral battle of Uttar Pradesh. Samajwadi Party's Supremo and former Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav claimed Lord Krishna came in his dream every night and told him that he would form the next government in Uttar Pradesh. And this ignited a bit of political war, with Yogi Adityanath hitting back and drawing parallels with King Kans. Abhishek Mishra brings you our next report.
मानव जाति के इस समुद्र में तुम तो केवल एक बूंद हो पार्थ, केवल एक बूंद, और कोई बूंद सागर के दायित्व का बोझ नहीं उठा सकती.
Lord Krishna, seen here as he lives in India's adoring popular imagination. Ever the battlefield advisor, his calm counsel making the world go round.
अभी भविष्य की चिंता ना करो, अभी केवल अपने वर्तमान के विषय में सोचो.
And after Lord Ram, it is now the turn of this other beloved avatar of Vishnu, Lord Krishna, to be marshalled into Uttar Pradesh's state of war. In the shadow of the much revered Vishal Hindu deity, shots are being fired non-stop in his name. Things have escalated with this comment from UP's challenger number 1, Akhilesh Yadav.
रात में हमारे सपने में आए थे भगवान कृष्ण जी, कह रहे थे आपकी सरकार बनने वाली है, और एक बार नहीं आए, हर दिन आते हैं. हर दिन, कोई दिन ऐसा नहीं जिस दिन भगवान हमारे सपनों में ना आकर के कहते हो कि आपकी सरकार बनने जा रही है.
Watching Akhilesh wade into a divine political domain it considers its own, the BJP has been quick to fire back a few arrows.
भगवान कृष्ण ने उनको ये भी जरूर कहा होगा कि जब तुम्हें सत्ता मिली थी तब मथुरा, वृंदावन, बरसाना, गोकुल, बलदेव के लिए कुछ नहीं कर पाए, लेकिन वहां पर कंस को पैदा करके जवाहर बाग की घटना जरूर करवा दिए.
But Akhilesh's dalliance with Krishna dates back to the last election, when his party was bundled out of power. At the time, he had inaugurated this tall Krishna statue in his hometown, Saifai, as a signal before 2019. Cut forward 2 years, and the Samajwadi Scion is hoping to at least, in part, ride Krishna's coattails to the Chief Minister's office.
तो हमारे बाबा मुख्यमंत्री फेल हो चुके हैं, अब उनको कोई पास नहीं करा सकता.
लेकिन इन्होंने जो सवाल पूछा,
अब जो पास कराने आ भी रहे हैं वो भी नहीं करा पाएंगे.
Either way, Akhilesh has been dipping his toes in the alien rivers of soft Hindutva for weeks now. But the comment was more a retort to the BJP's Rajya Sabha MP Harnath Singh, who recently shot off a letter to his party leadership recommending that Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath be fielded from the Mathura constituency. The reason? Krishna had appeared in his dream.
मैं तो एक प्रकार से भगवान कृष्ण और अपने राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी के बीच में मध्यस्थ का काम कर रहा हूं. भगवान कृष्ण का संदेश लेकर के मैं उनके पास पहुंचा हूं और मैंने कहा है कि इस बारे में विचार करें.
चुनाव लड़ने का मेरा यहां से कोई कार्यक्रम नहीं है. पार्टी जहां से मुझे कहेगी वहां से लड़ेंगे.
With the Uttar Pradesh Assembly polls around the corner, the ruling BJP is looking to capitalize on public sentiments by shifting its focus to Mathura and Vrindavan, with the promise of building grand temples in the two places associated with Lord Krishna.
सपने तो देखना चाहिए, और सपने अगर आ रहे हैं तो अच्छी बात है, लेकिन मेरा यह मानना है कि श्री अखिलेश यादव जी को 2022 के लिए प्रयास बंद कर देना चाहिए. तैयारी 2027 की करना चाहिए.
The poll promise of a Ram temple in Ayodhya paid great dividends for the BJP in the 2017 assembly elections that swept the BJP to power. Will Mission Krishna Janmabhoomi pay off for the BJP this time around, or will challengers shake the foundation?
It looks like that Mathura is going to be the major agenda for both the political parties, because it's all about taking the issues together and getting the fight for 2022. Abhishek Mishra for India Today.